Hi, welcome to this week's Take and Make kit, which is sack pumpkins. Look at this cute, adorable little pumpkin that we're going to make. So the first thing you're going to need is this foam pumpkin, and then we have a sack. Next we have a little piece of pipe cleaner and 2 pieces of burlap ribbon. Finally, you'll need to have a hot glue gun, and I have mine already preheated, and a pair of scissors. So we are going to, the idea of this project is to put the sock around the pumpkin. So the first thing we're going to do is take off this stem, and we actually don't need this stem, so you can go ahead and throw it away. And now we're going to cut our sock. So I'm going to cut it right here down at the edge just because I want that polka dotted pattern and I don't want any of the pink. You can cut your sock anywhere in which it will fit around the pumpkin. So I'm going to stuff my pumpkin inside and kind of rearrange it around a little bit so that I can get it, that cut edge to the bottom of the pumpkin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wiggle this little pumpkin all the way so that I get just a little bit of the cut edge down at the bottom there. Because what we're going to do is we will be hot gluing that down with like a little ruffle technique. So I have a little dot of glue I'm going to put down one side of the sock. Then I will kind of create the fold in which I'm going place the next, and then taper that down with the hot glue. And we're going to continue to do this process all the way until we get the bottom of the sock covering all of the pumpkin. Bottom of our pumpkin is completely glued on. So now we'll turn it over and we're going to cut the top of the sock just enough for us to be able to use the stem in the top. So if you need to cut it down a little further, just to make that happen, don't be afraid to do that. So I'm just going to put a little dot there, and I'm just going to make sure not to cover up that stem hole because that's where we need to put our stem back in. So I'm going to put some glue down and continue to kind of fold and get that sock all the way around that little stem hole. Alright, great. Now we have our sock covered pumpkin, and next we are going to take the pipe cleaner and wrap it around the burlap ribbon. So I'm just going to put it on the corner here and use a little bit of hot glue to stick that onto the pipe cleaner. And now I'm going to roll it up to cover the pipe cleaner. Okay, now I'm gonna attach that with some more hot glue. And this is going to be the stem of our pumpkin. So next I'm just going to take a pen and kind of make sure that that hole is big enough for my stem. And we'll add some hot glue in there to make it all stick. And then we will insert the pipe cleaner covered ribbon in the top of the pumpkin. And here we have the beginnings of our pumpkin. We will go ahead and add a few more decorations and be done. So I'm going to take our second piece of burlap ribbon and fold it in half, then take our scissors and cut two kind of oval shape leaves out of this piece of ribbon here. And as we can see, we got two different sizes, which is great because you never have perfection in the natural world. So I'm going to just place those on top of my pumpkin, use a little glue to adhere those. And there we go. So I am going to kind of twist my stem a little bit to make it kind of crooked and like a handle more. And here is our sock pumpkin. Now I think that this needs a little ribbon to make it a little more festive or decorative. So we're gonna put a piece of ribbon around here. I just cut a little orange one and I'm just gonna tie this one around the stem. And then my other one I'm just going to tie into a bow and hot glue onto the pumpkin itself. And here is our pumpkin. We hope you enjoyed this craft.